Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Billy Keels with KeePon Cashflow. I'm back here once again, over here chatting with everybody on the YouTube channel. Wanted to check in. It's a nice Sunday. It is the 3rd of March, which is cool, man. I can't even believe we're already into March. The month of March is pretty awesome. So if you're here, it's because you want to be able to talk about at least 3 things. One of which is have a place to come where you can chat about making more money, depending on where you are. Maybe you're just trying to get started in making money, or maybe you are a big company employee and you're looking for new streams of income, or you're already in the millions and you want to take it to the next level and you're looking for new ideas and a community to be able to do that. So that's one place and one thing. Secondly, you want to have more control of your free time. That's really important for us big company employees, as well as those of us that are in the entrepreneurial space. Want to be able to carve out time, have control over your time, spend it with your loved ones, your spouse, with your partner, with your kids. And also, you want to be able to live with less stress. I don't know a lot of people that like to live with a whole bunch of stress. I particularly like eustress. I do a lot. I have a lot of that on my own kind of shoulders, but it's to drive towards bigger things. So if you'd like any of those three things, being able to talk about making more money, being able to have more control over your free time, and living with less stress, this is your place. You and I can talk about that. We can share ideas. We can chat. We can comment. Just come here. And also, one of the reasons for that is I'm a guy from the US who is living in Europe, living in Spain specifically. And I love living here, love working in the big multinational. It's a lot of fun for me. And at the same time, I love investing in multifamily real estate because it's cash flowing real estate. Like, it creates cash flow, consistent cash flow. And I love being able to share and talk to other people about how I have been able to do that. Specifically, I'm sharing a roadmap that I have taken. I actually did it the opposite way around, and I realized it's not the right way to go. So if I can help you to cut time frames down so you can get to your goal faster, which is creating the passive income. And I don't care if you're looking just to create $1,000 a month extra, or €1,000 a month extra, or 10,000 a month extra, or even more than that. But I have been able to do that and am interested in helping others be able to do that faster, because it's kind of cool. And at the same time, looking to also create relationships with other people, because I love being able to talk about this stuff, because I didn't grow up in this place where I could talk about money. Like, it was kind of a forbidden topic. And the time, while I watched the way that my parents spent their time was using as much time as possible to work to be able to pay the bills. Of course, they spent time with me and my brother and sister and gave us a lot of love, and that was cool. The thing is, I just watched them work and work and work and work and work and work, and that was it's been one of the motivators for me to be able to go out and create new streams of income, specifically through investing in multifamily real estate while I live in Europe, but investing in multifamily real estate back in the United States, because that's where it makes the most sense for me in my situation. If you're interested in picking up a free copy of this ebook, I'm going to leave the link here in the video, but you just need to go to keeponcashflow.com/roadmap, and you can pick up your personal copy of the ebook. Now, I had a couple of people do that yesterday. I'm also going to leave the link here. Well, you're going to see it in the video, but also in the description, I'll leave a link there. But yeah, go and check it out. I'm interested. So far, the feedback has been really, really good, because I am a long distance investor. I love living in Europe. Like I said, I love living in Europe. So whether you live in Europe and you want to invest in the United States, or you live on the East Coast of the United States and you want to invest in the West Coast, although most people do that the opposite way around, like you're living on the West Coast and you invest somewhere in the center of the United States, or the Southeast or Midwest, something like that. So if you want more tips on how to do that, definitely pick up this ebook. It explains to you how I did it, in a step-by-step process, which is pretty cool. And if you want to know more about that afterwards, and that's kind of like the high level, so you can go and check it out. If you want to look into more of a deep dive, there's a class that you can actually pay for, but you don't really need the class. You can just, if you follow the steps in the ebook, you should be able to do things pretty well on your own. So Look to pick that up. You will enjoy it. I'm sure you'll enjoy it because the feedback's been good. And actually, you know what? If you don't enjoy it, tell me why you don't enjoy it because I am always interested in your feedback. Because if there's a way that we can make it even better to reach more people, that's something that we are definitely interested in, something I'm definitely interested in. So there you go. Like I said, I'm interested in coming back here, answering your questions. I want to know what questions you may have for me. So if you're watching this on the replay, do me a favor, jot your questions down. Had a couple people do that over the last couple of days, which is a lot of fun for me because I know you're watching this on the replay. But if you can ask any questions that you have, like I also, I know that I like to talk about multifamily real estate, living in one country, investing in another. At the same time, I've worked in sales for more than 20 years, big business to business sales. So if you're interested in a topic like that, anything from actually creating demand, developing demand, closing that demand, negotiation, and yeah, I mean, I've done pretty much everything from actually sold knives door to door. So I've done those kinds of door to door cold call kind of sales, like literally cold calling, knocking on people's doors, selling Cutco cutlery. So that's funny. Anybody who's out there who's done that, you know what I'm talking about. To selling well over 20 million in software sales on one single sale. So, and doing that in a foreign country, foreign language, all that other kind of stuff. So anyway, if you're interested in talking about any of those things, I am really, really interested in speaking to you. It would be a lot of fun for me to do that. Um, because yeah, that's when we can share and exchange with one another. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to keep this one short today, primarily because I hear the family in the background, and I want to go in and hang out with them as well. And I can see that we'll be here. We'll be back. We'll be coming back and letting you know. Starting to come over here a bit more on the YouTube channel, and want you to know that whenever you are ready to ask a question, just leave it here. I'm checking this. I'm going to get back to you. It's something that I take very, very seriously. If you're going to take the time to leave me a question, comment, I'm going to take the time to get back in touch with you. So, listen, everybody, definitely check out the book, the ebook. It's free to you. All you need to do is leave your email. You can get to know the community a little bit more. Once again, that's keeponcashflow.com/roadmap. And yeah, this is Billy Keels. This is my 2 cents for this afternoon, everybody. And as I always like to say, hasta la próxima.